What up, it's Book the Win. We're playing an online ranked sim match. We just played one of the craziest matches I've ever had on this game. It's crazy. It was wild. So I thought it was perfect for Book the Win story time because that was crazy. We'll show a screenshot of the match somewhere in this video. We're facing Maxa 1995. Let's show it right now. Oops, that's not the one. Alright, so take a look at this. Versus Kyle 19946236. After one hole, tied. Then he went one up on me. Then he went two up on me. Then he went three up on me through 8. And 5 holes left. I'm three down through 4. Then I win 10, make it 2 down. Win 12, make it 1 down. Win 15, all square. He wins 16. His 4th hole of the match. I make a 15-footer on 17 to have the match. So that was the first match I've ever experienced, I believe, where 2 players each won 4 holes. And I know a lot of my contemporaries would have quit 3 down through 4. But I didn't. So I have rage quit before, but usually it's just against file this. More for comedic effect than anything. But anyways, hope everyone's doing well. I just had a crazy match and I was like, I don't know. And I was thinking about it, like I missed 4 putts barely by like as close as you can miss putts. But this is a crazy uphiller. It looks pretty wild, but I don't know. Like they were closer than that. All the putts that missed were like the second putt was like 2 inches from hole. Just to give some perspective on the last match there. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Fuck Oak Hill, you know? Fuck Oak Hill. Anyways, hope you're doing well. I thought it'd be a good time. I don't know. I had, I don't know. Everything's just cooked. Everything's cooked. Brain is cooked. Super cooked. Mega cooked. Everything's cooked. And so I was like, let's create a video. I mean, that match was definitely interesting, more interesting maybe than this one, but we are 1 down through 1, so. And I tend to have slow starts on sim. I didn't check the wind. It's 3 to 5. For some reason, 3 to 5 I always play nightmarish on. I don't know why. I can never get close. I'd never understand. It's like I aimed right at the hole, a little wind, and it's always like way the fuck left, 30-footer uphill. It's a show. It is a show. All right, I'm trying to think. What happened on that last hole? I can't remember. Right, we're having some putts where we gotta smack the shit out of them. Oh, lipped out city. Decent effort on sim for sure, but
subscribe to this channel because I'm a sad baseball.
So we hit 700 YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone. We made a little short game tutorial. We released the third of the 24 retro golf games in 2024. It didn't come out as good as I hoped, but next one probably won't have frame rate issues, or I know it won't. So that'll come out soon. That's good. Um, we are 21 days today on the 21st day of the month of March from going to Tokyo. Our flight to Tokyo is on April 11th. It gets in Tokyo on the 12th. So we're 21 days, and the stress is building each day, and it's for weird reasons, to be fair. Because, say, like last week, right? We're doing DoorDash deliveries, and it was a Thursday. It was exactly a week from today, right? I did DoorDash deliveries for 90 minutes, 4:30 to 6 p.m. And I made 57 bucks during 90 minutes, so I was making like $38 an hour doing deliveries, right? And to be fair, that's, get her done. That's it, fine. I'll take that all day, every day, nonstop. Give me that for driving around town. I'm happiest person in the world. But since we got our flight, deliveries have stopped. Like no one's ordering food out of the blue. And like so today, like from 10 a.m., I even went an hour earlier till 1 p.m. I got one delivery for a single booster juice, and then a single $1 tip. So it is, I made $5 in 3 hours. So like when I was like predicting this, budgeting out the trip, right? I was like, we had a day thing where how much we're gonna make per day, etc. Leading up to it, and we just fell off pace completely the last 5 days. So we're panicking by adding more and more hours, and then we're going crazy, and then things aren't like little small wagers and bets have all like it feels like there's just a vacuum of hope and despair lately. So we're trying to counter that out, that vacuum of hope and despair. Chip it in here. Ha! Called it. That was a called chip in. Called. We're all square. All right. So we are really bad on the first 4 holes of online ranked match play on Sim. And then we're not as bad. I remember there's this punk kid named Siberian who went 4 up on me through 4 and then won 2-1 at Augusta. But I lipped out and he made like a 36 footer on Sim, and he just started clean and we just missed every putt. And it's easy to go 4 down through 4. Like we made 4 pars and he made 4 birdies, right? Including like a putt that you shouldn't make. And we should have probably made one. So it's just like, one of those things. But that's kind of the same thing that happened to that Kyle person just the last match. Like there was a 27 footer at the LA Country Club where I was like, you're never making that, and then he just made it.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't
I
quite
know I'm
finish
not
off
playing
perfectly
well,
in the air to the
but I'm not
flag, but
also
still
like
on the
focused
grind.
in, zoomed in, trying as I should be. But I'm just more about telling stories today, Come for the stories with the golf in the background. That's pretty much today's vid. But here's an interesting thing that you probably won't believe. Uh, I thought Kyle was going to snap our 35 match unbeaten streak in online ranked. We're 31 0-4,
shouldn't be that much.
and now 31 0-5 after that tie. But we won our first 20, so we're starting to tie a lot more often. But it's one of the reasons why I didn't quit the match was, you know, like this putt was, oof,
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent
that
effort.
was that was like that was next level bad. But fuck Oak Hill, you know. It's not the Evian Resort, but still fuck Oak Hill. You know, you put me on Sawgrass, we're making putts. This video's like, hey, we're 3 up right now instead of all square. We're 1 down, we're actually 1 down. That kind of got my attention. Alright, so how many holes left? The video just started. Okay, there's 5 holes left. I thought there was 4. But we're 1 down. Ha. So what's coming up is obviously it's the road to Tokyo right now for the next 3 weeks. Um, I'm just gonna keep like kind of doing my thing, doing deliveries till then, you know, trying to build up as you know, or get as close to my number as I can, and
Too
then
strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of
we're gonna
fairway
go
and into the
from
rough. Big hit though.
Tokyo or Japan in general to Thailand, but it's hard because I regretted last time. Um, Look at her side hill lie.
Here we go.
This is turning out decent for that side hill stance. I regretted not
That's a
staying
good
in
shot.
Tokyo for like a couple
Bogey to the
days
green in regulation, so
because we
good
didn't get
chance.
to really experience Tokyo besides the airport and hotel near airport, you know. So I was thinking, I was looking at a bunch of weird stuff today from maid cafes to go karting through the streets of Tokyo. So lots of unique stuff to do. Plus, I've watched so many TV shows set in Tokyo that it would be just kind of cool just to go around and check tons of things, you know. So, but at the same time, it's like, you know, kind of want to like leave Tokyo as soon as possible because Thailand is so much cheaper and you can still have a ton of fun over there. I don't know. I think we're just gonna put this like this and hope. I'm kind of surprised, like halfway through, that we missed low, but I mean, Maxa here still has to make this. Otherwise, it's all square. You're 1 down though. I think this is good though. Like I know, like some people don't want to post content if they're down or losing, but I think this makes it more interesting. Like that last match, I thought that would have been. I wish I hit record, you know, kind of thing. But at the same time, we had to buckle down and really bring our A game to. I mean, you're 3 down through 4. When I was 2 down, I was like, there's this par 5 at LA Country Club. We're 2 down through 3, and he hits it to 27 feet. And I'm thinking, okay, he's never making that. I've already said this. He does make it. So I'm thinking, I'm going to hit this. I'm going to get 1 down right here. And my shot went straight left. And I was like, what is going on? Because it shouldn't have. You know, it's like one of those where it's like, it was like that bunker shot we hit where we aimed
Par is all he'll have to
right.
show for it.
did the same thing, and then it went further right. You know, it was just like it made no sense. So then we didn't hit it on the green, so we chipped it close, and then he made the 27 footer, and we're 3 down through 4. And I literally went and looked at his profile because I was like, is this a Smurf account? Like, is this like some like really good player's backup account? And then it just seemed like I was just playing a normal person that just was like on fire. And so it was kind of crazy.
That's up the left side.
We're not going to get as lucky
Oh, that drive was
hitting
enormous.
that
I know it's in the rough, but it is
patch
long.
of turf, but
So a poor tee shot at 10. Now his second. This one is a chance to
big
get
bounce,
close.
big bounce. All right, we'll take it.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron. It
So
was a good
I
look.
spent 2 hours
Just a little to, a
yesterday
little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
wasting time by browsing DoorDash, the equivalent of what DoorDash is in Thailand. Uh, Seeing what's on, like what can be delivered to me if I stayed at certain places, like in if I stayed in Bangkok or Pattaya or Phuket, which if I stay there, what food can be delivered to me? The first thing that was weird was you can get weed delivered. I thought that was pretty weird. But besides that, the food. I didn't know what
6 feet left for the birdie.
minced pork is, right? Which I asked File this, and he said it's just pork
In for birdie.
minced, which makes sense. But there was this minced pork with garlic and rice,
This up the right side.
full size
of the
plate,
tee.
right? Full size plate of food, right?
Be a
Minced
little
pork,
disappointed
rice,
with that
that
because
can be your
it's
supper.
in the rough and it appears to be fairly
And
flat.
it was $1.50, $1.50 Canadian, $1.10 US. Less than £1 if you're in the UK. As we're all square here. And he's gonna hit the cart path. Wow. What a lucko. What a lucko. He went from 50, 60 in the rough to we can't even get there. Hold up, if we go hack, but get out of the hybrids to 6 iron, yeah, we can smash a 6. Let's go. 6 smashing hype. Oh, I went straight left. It was probably the club, though. No
Oh, that
cap
second
on
shot
that
took some
one.
force on this par 5 just to get it into the
It's just
green
kind of
side
like
bunker. Yeah, well
hope for the
positioned,
best. Hope it
especially
started
for a
online
heavy
and
bunker shot.
we would have been pun for Eeg. But I mean, that caught my eye. Like getting a meal for $1.50. Like, can't go wrong, right? Super didn't have the hack shot there for Maxa 1995, and I mean, he's going to have to get up and down because, man, it looks like he is. So we should be tied. I mean,
So he'll dig in here as he readies his third to this par 5.
I knew I swung it a little too fast on the fall
That's
through,
what will
which
remain for birdie.
gave me cause for concern, but
This will be a 5-foot putt here.
it's gonna break, but maybe just keep it at the edge of the hole.
Confidently
All right.
done there. That's in for birdie here at 13.
So this is just story time day. Story time with Book. He almost missed. So there's one game I've been playing on PlayStation 5, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And the coolest thing I found out today was there's a Square Enix, which is the company that makes Final Fantasy games, cafe in Tokyo. And what's all the items featured? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which means I can go to a cafe and order items based on the game. So I took a look, and most things I won't eat. As you may or may not know, I am a picky eater, especially anti-mayo. So there's not, and plus I don't eat fish, sushi. You can just start knocking. All of a sudden you're like, you can't eat anything, which is pretty accurate. But so I looked at the menu and I couldn't eat anything. However, then there was like a non-special menu, and there's like chicken wings and fries, with ketchup and cheese sauce, and I was like, okay, Tokyo, okay. This is a great shot by our opponent, putting the extreme pressure on us here now because, let's see here, there's 2 holes left, and we have to get up and down or we are cooked. Straight up cooked. Oh, we hit a flop shot to perfection. But so the food items at this Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Cafe, on the pricey side. Not gonna lie. Like if you wanted a drink, it's gonna run you about $9. All food items were around 15, But seems like a cool time. Take some pictures. All right, this is the final hole. Will we book the win? Will we tie? Or will we lose? And our 36 game unbeaten streak comes to an end. So here's a fun fact about the leaderboard as we get outdriven after we smoked it. We smoked it and we got outdriven. So we are second place in Season 10 match play ranked. We're number 2. And first is this guy named Tiffin74. And we beat Tiffin 5 times in a row this year. We're 5-0 versus Tiffin this season. Because we hit the 16 feet and really put the pressure on ourselves. But it is what it is. We could lose here for sure. For sure we could lose. But File This has asked me, nicely of course, to let Tiffin have the season and not pass him and be number 1, because we could. So we have to make this putt, by the way. If we make this putt, then we can't lose, but we could win. But if we miss this putt, we can't win. All right, so get your predictions in. Will we make it or will we miss? See, I'm going to bet 10 channel points that we're going to make it, but because we did. We're bookerific. We'll make the putt ones that count. All right, Maxa to get a tie. And he doesn't. And we booked the winning sensational, unbelievable, thrilling fashion 1-up. Ha! Hope you enjoyed Book the Win story time. Have an amazing day and weekend. Some words is catching up to us. We're 72, 73 points. Foul, this is 7th. But we only play good players, so I mean, we could. He's played 760 more games than us this season. That's fucking crazy.